So here's what we did today for today's one. Just this. We took big naps. That's it. That's all we did today. And we had one meeting. Because we were resting. Because we were a bit sick and recovering. And our bodies wanted to rest. So this is going to be the whole video.
Oh, we also had a client call.
Oh yeah, we had a client call and that was really cool. You want to summarize some cool things from that?
Yeah, so we're basically going to be working on his brand to pretty much make it more of a movement. So he's got a really cool, he works within a really cool niche, and we're just working on things to make it more like a movement. Setting up different funnels pretty much, and starting off with a social media or like a Facebook group funnel, which is going to be fun, and maybe something like in Discord. We'll have to see what he decides to do. And I think something bad just happened.
Hey, why?
Somebody just peed.
Ding dong.
Yeah. So it's
Why? I was trying to pet you as well and you just peed on the blanket. That's not nice, mate.
Not nice, not
I don't
nice.
think he cares. He's just like, nah.
Yeah. So we're doing that, and
He had all the time to go outside as well.
Yeah.
I just left the door and then I closed the door. He's like, I'm gonna pee now. You did that on purpose. I know it. Don't act like that.
And I'll be going on a cut tomorrow. A mild deficit. Just because I actually felt better when I wasn't forced to digest as much food. Right now, and it's all about just working with my body and what feels good right now. Yeah, and with the client, we're looking at probably jumping onto paid very, very soon, and we're working on a secret offer that he hasn't revealed yet, so I won't talk about it. But it's gonna go out, and yeah, just exciting things happening. Like, he quit his in-person gym job literally last week. Well, it's been in the works for like the last month. We talked about it on a Saturday, and the following Monday he had already put in his notice, and I was like, this guy moves quick. So yeah, it's just business stuff is moving. Like, when you break down what scaling actually looks like, it actually isn't that interesting. Well, for most people, I love it. I just love hearing about like the back end strategy and everything. But yeah, it's like you literally just do more of the same things that got you the results in the first place. So we're doubling down on community and content, essentially. If you want to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, my hair.
And one of the nice things we talked about today was just, he was saying, I said this on my story today, but it was like, he said it was euphoric, essentially being able to just like choose when he got to work. And the other day he just went down to the beach in the middle of the day because he'd done all his tasks for like that morning. And he was like, said to his brother, you know what, stuff this, let's go down to the beach, just enjoy life. And he was saying he also saw a dude the other day getting his BMW and like head to work, and it was just like, man, he'd hate that life. It's not like that life's bad if that's what you want. I don't think it's what most people want, actually. But it's like that, I mean, most people don't want because it lacks a lot of flexibility, that 9 to 5 side of things, but it has what they perceive to be a lot of security and stability. So yeah, but he was just like, I'd hate to be doing that for himself. He always knew he was meant for more. And I'm like, man, it's pretty cool to be able to live that life. Like, he's literally living the dream and getting to build something that he's so passionate about and loves so much. And yeah, he told us about that today, and Yana and I went out to get some lunch and bubble tea, and we were sitting and joking. sitting around chatting, joking, and it was just like, yeah, we kind of just do the same thing. Had a moment, we were laughing and joking about something, and we both actually thought of it. And then Yana brought it up. I was like, oh, that's weird that you brought that up. Because
I launched my project.
Project Mbappe.
Yeah. Nah, I launched my business builder academy.
Oh, you did?
Not yet. Oops. I haven't launched it, but I've launched the free series, and like I've coined it Netflix but for business. Ooh. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make it like a reality TV type thing where I'm gonna do like headshots and interviews.
Sounds good.
It's gonna be fun. I think for how much is going to go into the production, it will have to be fortnightly drops, but there will still be weekly email send outs. Just because I want it to be like good quality.
This is huge. How are you planning to do this? This is news for me, but how are you planning to do this big production stuff? Like,
well, I'm just gonna do like vlog style.
Oh,
so
okay,
do a lot of just like behind the scenes, but then like get you on and like interview style as well. So it's like live action,
like
and
The
then
Office.
interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna be me. So until we have a team.
Oh, that sounds cool. Ah, how exciting! This is news to me. Yo.
I got bit by an ant.
An ant.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, very exciting. And then.
I'm also talking to a branding expert. She's worked with brands like Chanel, Barbie, Ford, Colgate. So it's very intimidating because she's worked with a lot of big brands, but
Exciting.
yeah.
That's
She
good.
costs like 11K.
Nice. It's good. It's good. It's nice. It's nice. Ooh.
Oh no, got
Yeah.
bit.
Oh dear. Show me.
It's just a small bump. I know.
On the middle of your hand.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah, I do. Stitch up.
It's like sore, but also like really itchy at the same time. Can you scratch it for me?
Okay.
Because if I have no self-control, and I'll just end up breaking the skin. You should see my back.
Needs to clip her nails actually, so that she stops
But
doing
that's
that by
why
default.
I like having long nails. Because I can scratch really hard.
Hurt herself. Ew. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we also had a little business Q&A thing that we jumped onto. Like Yana had it at 5:30. Like someone else was leading the Q&A, and I was laying on the floor for the first bit. And then when they were introing Yana, I was like, oh, I'll join. Because I was messaging Yana like, should I join this or... No, I thought it was like she was leading some business call, so I had to stay out the way. And then it was out, so I just popped up off the floor.
Did you already put up yesterday's vlog?
No. Yeah, because today we woke up, had our meeting at 8, and then we pretty much went out, got food, and went back to sleep till like 5:30, and then went out to get food again. So yeah, I'll have to do those together. But yeah, it is what it is.
40-minute one, isn't it?
No, I already uploaded the 45-minute one.
Oh really?
That was number 2 or something. Yeah. Anyway, it'll be some amount of minutes. Well, I think that's all for this one. This might just be the one clip for the whole day. But yeah, I've had a really good day today. It was kind of whack. Like, I feel bad laying in bed now being like, oh, we slept and didn't do too much. But the things we did were very effective. Like, talked to a couple people. Oh, yeah. And then it was kind of like something we were saying at lunch, it's kind of whack where we've got one guy who reports to us some of the stuff he's doing in his business because we just sat and had a chat with him for an hour like a couple months ago, 3 months ago maybe, about, he was like, stuff like this, I want to learn this, and we're just kind of like, here's how you could go about it, and like we believe you can do it when nobody else really talks about that kind of thing. Then he just started doing it. Like, he's not our client or anything, but he reports to us and was like, this and that, and Yana was kind of saying like, I mean, it's just like when you remark upon something, it's not necessarily like you don't really understand. It's like, why does he message us and report to us? And I think sometimes Yana and I undervalue and forget how, like, not to toot our own horns, but it's like, just is what it is. Like, some of the things that we say and things that we understand are like game change, like life changes for a lot of people. So it's like, for us it's just an hour of time. For other people it's like the rest of their life is never the same after that chat. So it's like, that makes sense. It's pretty cool. So, I think it's important to realize that and realize the privilege that having that gift, I guess, because it's all from God, and like our ability to absorb these things and distill that information. And I do feel confident saying that because I feel like I have a very small portion of like what Yana has. So it's really just me not even bigging Yana up, just stating the facts. Because apparently she poops rainbows, and I am really good at knowing what's going on in my life. Yeah, so that's that. And I think it's good to recognize your value, because then we can lean into that, and then, it's all very much on track to do big things and help and impact the world the way we want to.
This is me most of the day, and then I draw it on your shoulder.
Yeah, Yana, during our, you couldn't even really call it a nap, but our big sleep, she was like, drooled all over your shoulder, ew, I was wondering why my mouth is wet, and then just went straight back to sleep.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, no, it was pretty funny. I'm surprised you remembered any of it when you woke up. She remembered drooling on my shoulder. But yeah. So that's been today. And that's what the rest of today will be. Oh yeah, we obviously took our dogs out and walked them around whilst we got bubble tea and some pizza and pasta. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I just did a post on Instagram that was like just showing the Agrafacet results, and it's kind of cool to be like, during that time we still worked and been working on our business and our businesses a fair dinkum bit, and by that I mean like just doing all the hours that we need to and want to, and we also we had bubble tea like probably about twice a day, every day, and got to eat out every day.
I felt like a year ago we were just in a position where we couldn't have bubble tea even once a day. It was like twice a week.
Yeah. And then now we can have it twice a day and just enjoy that, and also have...
When bubble tea is your measure of success.
That's it. Yeah, that's true. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good measure if you ask me. Yeah, that's a funny one, because success isn't just measured in like money. It's just like the life. Like, that was something that they were talking about on the call today.
There was a copyright claim.
Oh, that's okay. It didn't affect the video. I looked into it. The copyright claim for one of the things. Like, you can still watch it. Yeah, I know. That's the one I posted on Facebook in my story. So, yeah. One of the videos got 24 views so far. I'm just excited that many people would want to click onto it and watch.
If we had 24 people in this room.
Be a lot of people. And one of the other videos got 2. So if we had 2 more people in this room, it'd just be Hamong and Vincent, I guess.
It's still a lot.
Yeah. Still a lot. Yes. And with the meeting this morning, it was just brushing up on some stuff. Basically, I don't remember what we said in the meeting today, but we film all of them. And then Yana and I were talking about afterwards how I'm getting the boys to film their hour of sales training they do between themselves a week, and we're going to do some sales training with them, film them, give them feedback on it straight away and all that. And they don't really like it. Like, it's like, oh, there's more pressure when you film. It's like, yeah, well, there's pressure when you're going to make sales as well. Like, just like, there is that natural pressure, especially when you start, and like not understanding that it's really first and foremost relationship building. And like, if you can help that person, then yeah. But there's a certain confidence that needs to come with that. And filming is good because then it also, immediately once it's filmed, I was saying this to Yana, it becomes objective instead of subjective. Because if you don't film it, it's all subjective feedback that you have. It's like, oh, this is how this felt. This is what I remember this person saying. Whereas when it's filmed, it's like, oh no, this is actually what happened. It's just like hard evidence. And because sometimes you don't remember exactly what you said, or how you looked, or what they said, or how they looked and how they said it. But then you can listen to it back and watch it back and be like, oh, actually this is a bit different to what I thought. And yeah, it's a good way to improve quickly, and it's very confronting, I think, which is good. Lets you stay pretty objective. Anyway, I keep saying like anyway, and like I'm ending the video. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, we did this. Yeah, even on days where it feels like we haven't done too much and we slept for most of the day, we did some powerful things and moved some businesses forward a lot, just casually. That's cool. I think for most of it, I was just sitting there. I was like, okay, while Sienna speaks, I'm just kind of there. I say like one thing in an hour call. So yeah, anyway, off to bed now. Waking up, training 6 a.m. tomorrow.
I'm keen to eat better food, I think. Plus, with the deficit, that will help make me feel better.
Okay.
Because if I eat better food, I actually eat the food at home instead of eating out.
We've been eating the food at home most days.
No, we haven't.
And eating out.
The 2 days that have been more eating out heavy, I've felt shattered.
Shattered. Yeah, that's fair. Well, we can eat out and eat our home food if we want. Maybe.
It's just, I think the eating out food is so heavy, you know?
It is heavy. Maybe we don't have to have as much of it.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Anyway,